Hello, grade 11 students. Welcome back to another session of 21st century literature, context, and text meaning. After this session, you are expected to identify words, ideas, structure, and purpose of the text, explore the different social and socio-cultural contexts to enhance and enrich the understanding of the text, and appreciate the importance of understanding the literary context and its meaning to one's own life experiences. Let us try to identify first how are we going to define context. Context is defined as the circumstances that form the setting of events, statements, or ideas, and in the way of which it can be fully understood and assessed. It actually originates from the notion of weaving together. Thus, we can say that a context is an interconnected idea that surrounds a particular literary text so we can further understand its meaning. Let us be honest that reading poems or short stories and other forms of literary text is indeed a challenge for students, and it may take you time to understand what a literary piece means. But familiarizing yourselves with various context types might help you in appreciating and understanding literature. The following are the different types of context which can help you in analyzing various literary texts. The first one is the writer's context. The writer's context helps you in understanding the background of the author. It actually includes knowing about the writer's life, values, assumptions, gender, race, sexual orientation, and the political and economic issues that are all related to the author. The second one is the reader's context. Reader's context is about you as a reader, which includes the reader's previous reading experiences, values, assumptions, political, and economic issues. The third one is the text context. The text context is about its publishing history. It is a part of the larger text, such as newspaper, history, and other events translated within its text. And then the last one is the social context or the socio-cultural context of the text, and it features the society in which the characters live and in which the author's text was produced. Let us unravel how to understand a context of a poem through imagery. Imagery is being defined as creating a picture in the reader's mind by using words that appeal to the senses. According to Menoy 2016, we have three types of imagery. The first one is the visual imagery, and visual imagery tends to appeal on the sense of sight. The second one is the auditory imagery, which appeals to the sense of hearing. And then the last one, which appeals on the action and movement, is the kinesthetic imagery. Literary techniques can also help you in understanding the context of a poem. Literary techniques are methods the author or writer of a literary piece use to convey what they want to impart to the reader. An example of a literary technique is a flashback, where the events have taken place before the present time the narration is following. To sum up this session, context is defined as the circumstances that form the setting of events, statements, or ideas, and in the way of which it can be fully understood and assessed. Context types are writer's context, reader's context, text's context, and social context and socio-cultural context of a text. Imagery and literary techniques can help you in understanding the context of a poem. Imagery is creating a picture in the reader's mind by using words that appeal to the senses, whereas literary techniques are methods the author or writer of a literary piece used to convey what they want to impart to the reader. That's it for today's video. Check your Google Classroom and Bacth GCs for activity updates. See you on our next lesson.